All right, shalom everybody. This is Officer Kayad1 ISUPK. And I mean, today we have a story about one Rasta young lady who was, trimmed by the police. You understand? Of course, we are not Rasta. We don't support the Rasta religion, but this is a violation of the rights of a young lady who is an Israelite. So, we attack the story anyway. You understand? We're not going to elaborate much upon it on this channel. We want to go up upon ISUPK Jamaica, where we will break down this in its entirety to tell you what really are going on. You understand? This is not the first violation, by police and an Israelite. So what we're going to do for you, though, we're going to run the tape and then we're going to read the article. You understand? So without further ado, this is the tape.
What caused it? What was the reason for you to trim my daughter's lock? This have to stop.
Asking the passenger what aboarded the taxi to remove himself from the taxi. He did not comply, so one of the police officers came on and draped him. After draping the man punched the police officer in his face. They were there quarreling, and the other policeman came around there and said, okay, you know, come out of the taxi, I'm going to give you something. To come out of the taxi, remove his pepper spray, and he sprayed it in the car. I was there sitting down, a lady was there breastfeeding in the taxi. The policeman behaved as if he did not care about what he had done. So I came out. I was angry because I was there observing the protocols, having on my mask and everything, and you came there just to remove one occupant and your pepper spray in the whole car. So I was there, I had to remove my mask because I was not breathing properly, having on a mask and being pepper.
Yeah, man, and this is the low regard that them have for the people them who them supposed to serve and protect. Car you come to take out one occupant out of the car and your pepper spray in the car, which everybody are gonna suffer from. You understand? So it does. We see the repeat of this time and time again, where the police them don't have any respect in how them deal with the descendants of the slaves. You understand? Now I go talk too much, but we're gonna jump back into the theater now.
Spray, they can't breathe properly. I was there hyperventilating. And I removed my mask. I was so upset because of the situation. So the policeman claimed that I had disrespected him. And he behaved as if he did not do anything wrong. So I was there. They said they were going to arrest me for not wearing a mask. I was brought to the police station. I was told that I was charged for not observing COVID-19 protocols, not wearing a mask. On the day of court, I arrived at court. My name card, I went in. I was told that I wasn't charged for a mask. I was charged for disorderly conduct. I was there. I explained to the judge what had transpired. They did not explain to me properly what was going to take place. They did not explain to me that I could pay the fine of $6,000. I only heard when he said 10 days in the lockup. So one of the police officers escorted me downstairs where I would be waiting for the police officer to come and...
Yeah, so them never tell her about the fine where she could have paid. $6,000 and a bag of money, You see, she could have just paid that and walk scot-free. You understand? Them never tell her about that because they want to serve time. You understand? They might try punish her. You understand? So, you know what I mean? And as me say, this is just how they deal with us. You understand? With disrespect, and as much as them can, take out them aggression, and revenge on us, they will. You understand? And the court system, the system on a whole, that is what the system does. You understand?
Transport me to the station. On arrival at the Four Pass police station, I was sitting on a bench. I was then asked to go in the bathroom to stand up. I was asked to go into the bathroom. I was there when the Miss Mitchell, Corporal Mitchell, had led me to the bathroom. She had a scissors in her hand. I did not know what was her intention, but I was there standing in the bathroom. complying with rules or whatever they said. I was there and she said, pull out a ear, let loosen your hair, young lady. And I was there. At first, I didn't comply with loosening my hair. And I was still standing there. She said, young lady, you know, hear me say to remove the school shoe from your hair. I then remove my hair. She started cutting my hair. After cutting my hair once, the scissors that she was using did not cut my hair properly. So she called for another scissors. So she cut my hair twice. Because after...
All right, you know what I mean? You know, we have a history of them cutting our ear, you know what I mean? Again, we are not Rasta, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? We teach upon what is real lax, but this is not the story today, you see it? All right. Them have a history of cutting the ear of the slaves, you understand? It's a systematic thing. You get me? I say? It is the same system from slavery, just in a different form. You know what I mean? Because what would be the reason for them have to cut this young girl ear? You know what I mean? She so-called break the law according to them. You understand? Wasn't she just supposed to come and just serve her time and then be released? What was the purpose of you cutting her ear? You understand? It's a humiliating tactic by the police. It is to, you know what I mean, to break she, you know what I mean, as a child of Israel. You understand? Or a daughter of Zion. You understand? It was to break her spirit. You understand? That is what they did. You know what I mean? Cut our ear. You understand? When it is our custom to have, you know what I mean, our ear grown. You understand? This is the same oppressive system from slavery, you know, that we are trying to tell you, know, and nothing no change, you know. You understand? And our people being a part of it, being in the police force, are like the taskmasters. They are the ones that enforce this, you know what I mean? This way they call it now, this brutal, for lack of a better way, brutal form of punishment, because this young girl has already been traumatized with a previous incident. Now she has to face the fact that her body has been, because her ear is her body, has been mutilated, you understand, by the police who's supposed to serve and protect her. You understand? Again, we don't support the Rasta, but we understand because we can relate. You understand? When we were growing up and going to school, they all told us that we have to cut our ear short. You understand? And many a times you had people of other nations, you know what I mean, coming to the very school that we attended and they didn't have to cut their ear. You understand? This is a way to break the slaves, cutting our ear. You understand? Yeah, man. All right, we're not going to jump too much in at the tape no more. You understand? More than just make it play out and then we're going to read the article, isn't it?
that she used that first dosage that my hair never cut as how she wanted or whatever. But she used another scissors to cut my hair. I then bend down and take off some of the hair and I had it in my hand. I was there and then she put me in the cell in lockup. I was in lockup from Thursday night. I was on my menstruation. I couldn't change my clothes. I couldn't change my sanitary napkin. I couldn't bathe. I got nothing to eat. My aunt Friday, my mother came. Thursday, I got locked up. Friday, my mother came with snack, water, and stuff. They denied my mother. They did not take that visit. They denied the visit.
They took the stuff, but they didn't take the food from her.
They did not take the food from my mother. They only took the clothing. From Thursday night, I did not eat. On Sunday, my mother said she brought some dinner because Sunday is the official visiting day. They did not give me that food until 6 o'clock in the evening. When I got the food was sour. I couldn't eat the food because the food had closed up with the vegetable and everything on it. So I couldn't eat the food because the food was sour. I was there so stressed out, traumatized. A current situation had happened to me and that still had impacts on me. And in the lockup, I can't get anybody to talk to. I was in the lockup.
All right, so you know what I mean? Basically, them torture the girl in there. For days, them not give her no food to eat. You understand? For days, them not give her no food to eat. On top of cutting off her ear. You understand? All right, what we are going to do right now, we're going to just jump into the article. You see? I jump straight into the article for me to hear the official story released by the Gleaner. You understand? Yeah, man. So it says Rasta woman compared alleged haircut by cop to gang rape at 16. So she was gang rape at 16. You understand? And now to be violated by the police, the very police who is supposed to serve and protect. This is the article. The Jamaican Constabulary Force is facing mounting pressure over a prospective lawsuit in the wake of allegation that a woman cop cut the ear of a 19-year-old Rastafarian on the grounds that her locks presented a suicide risk. You know what I mean? That is just the excuse where them are, you know. You know what I mean? That is just the excuse. So now that everybody is pressuring the police now, they must say it posed a suicide risk. So the woman are hang herself with her locks. You understand? That don't make no sense. The charge spur Police Commissioner Major General Antony Anderson to deploy investigators from the Inspectorate and Professional Standard Oversight Bureau to probe the alleged incident, which reportedly happened at the four-part police station in Clarendon on July 22nd. All right. Nzinga King's claim of personal and cultural violation are particular poignant as Jamaicans launch into a week of celebration of emancipation and independence, a period marking the end to century-long slavery and political freedom from the colonial descendants of the plantocracy. You understand? The haircut also drew comparison with the 1963 Coral Garden incident that led to the death of several Rastafarians and policemen, which we all know about that incident, right? King said the haircut by the policewoman resurrected memories of being gang raped when she was 16 years old. The emotional wounds are deep and difficult to overcome, she said. I have been suffering from a recent trauma. I've been traumatized, and this now. She's just bring me back to some memories of being sexually abused, and now I am being physically and mentally abused. King told the Gleaner on Monday. All right. The incident had its genesis in a case of alleged public disorder, a uncommon rite of passage for many Black Jamaicans that often escalates. King said that while she was aboard a taxi in Maypen, Clarendon on July 22nd, two cops approached and ordered a male passenger to exit the vehicle. When the man refused to comply with the instruction, the police discharged pepper spray inside the taxi. A lady was there breastfeeding, and the policeman behaved as if he did not care. So I came out the taxi and I was angry because you came there to remove one occupant and you pepper sprayed the whole car. You understand? King said that she removed her face mask as she struggled to breathe but was warned for prosecution under Jamaica Disaster Risk Management Act that govern coronavirus safety protocol. All right, so the police was the cause why this young lady took off her mask, right? And then they're going to charge her for the very mask. But when that can't stand up in a court now, them say them are going to charge her for disorderly conduct. Just to show you that them are drum up charge, which they often do. You understand? Drum up charges on us. You know what I mean? In most cases to punish us if they don't like our behavior. That is not professional behavior. You know? You understand? That is you using your position of power to take revenge on somebody. You get what me I say? And that is unjust. You understand? All right, I'm now going to read the whole of the article. You know what I mean? You can just go over to the Gleaner and read the rest of the article, as well as, you know what I mean, I did not read all the tape. Did not play all the tape. So you can just go over to the Gleaner and pre all of the tape. You understand? So what you think? Leave in a comment in the comment section. You understand? Let me know what you think about this incident. You know what I mean? Remember to like, subscribe, you know what I mean? Share on all social media platforms. Remember to go over to ISUPK Jamaica, subscribe there. go over to Commanding General on a new website, blackwatch.news, you know what I mean? And the name, as the name suggests, it is blackwatch.news. We cater to black people and Hispanics and Native Indians. That's why it is Black Watch. We watch the plight of our people. You understand? And go over to his YouTube channel as well, you know what I mean? And subscribe, Black Watch News. And with that, shalom.